So X30 Mini Heat 3 will be next, and the grids will start appearing for you. Some more messages coming in. Karen Bellamy saying, hope the driver is okay. Well, I think we all do there. Hopefully we get some news on that front soon. Chris Martin saying a good luck to Matt Herbert. Could do with some more luck there, Chris, to be honest. Not had the best of it today, but there's still the final to go. Owen Allison saying, where is Team Clay? Well, perhaps in this next one we've got, well, if you were referring to X30 Junior, there was 5 heats, Owen, but of course drivers only take part in 3 of those. So if your drivers you're supporting were not in that last heat, that's because they have already done their heats, their points have already been scored, and they were simply watching that one. Now we've had a crash at turn 6. One driver is stuck in the barriers, another was delayed, and that was Josh Rowledge, one of them who's delayed, and the other is one of the Fusion drivers, is it? Well, Josh Rowledge in hitting big problems. Now there's going to be a false start. Catherine Spollin sending a message in for Finley Dunn there. Saying good luck for the next race. Got a lot of support coming in from home, from Lauren Nan and Grandad. Now, who's the driver that we have off? Hopefully our camera can pick it up. In fact, let's get to live timing. Who hasn't come across the line? Stapleford. So I think that's Robbie Stapleford who's not going to take part in this one, and Harry Pears has not emerged from the pits either. Well, Josh Rowledge had all sorts of damage, but he's going to try and go on in this one. The grid is as so. It's Drew Davidson and Patrick Akala, Ellis Bourchier and Ben Cochran, Archie Carter and Callum Tanner, Ivan Lomley and Zach Meakin, Jacob Heap and Rashan Shigarimbo, Christian Brook and Bradley Beavers, Horsley, Bolton, Tomlinson, Edgar, Walker, Rowledge, then it's Ribby, McLean, Jenkins, Dunn and Spinlow. We're off away and racing. We've already lost some drivers before the race has started in Robbie Stapleford and Harry Pears. Josh Rowledge is carrying damage, and we're off away and racing now. The 60 has been delayed as well. I think that was the number 60 coming round, having been delayed. Out front, it looks like Hekala has hit the front. I'm not too sure who that driver was that was delayed. We'll try and catch that when they come across the line. I think that's Freddie Spinlow, sorry. So Freddie Spinlow has started quite some distance behind the rest of the field, so a real uphill struggle. He was due to start off the back of the grid anyway, and it's getting worse for Freddie Spinlow. Well, Patrick Akala, who showed great pace today, leads the way. Second place is Ben Cochran. Then it is Drew Davidson. Ivan Longley is 4th place. Zach Meakin is 5th. Now, unlike X30 Junior, and we're 3 wide, and that's Rashad Shigarimbo making 2 places up at turn 3 there, so goes from 6th to 4th. Now, unlike the X30 Junior, Miami Cadet and Honda Cadet classes, Ivan Longley have off. Ivan Longley have off down at turn 6, the number 27. That's a shame for Ivan. He was running in 4th place. What I was going to say is, unlike the Miami Cadet, Honda Cadet and X30 Junior classes, all of the X30 Mini drivers will be out in this one. Miami Cadet, Honda Cadet and X30 Junior, not every driver will be out in each heat. They will do 3 heats, but with 5 heats in the likes of X30, in the likes of X30 Junior and Honda Cadet, of course they won't be in all of them. There will be in just 3 of them, but that won't be the case for the remaining heats in X30 Mini Senior and 177 Road Tax and X30 Senior, just to clear that one up. Well, Josh Rowledge, he may be carrying a bit of damage here, but he's not going along too badly at all. He's up into 6th place. Make that now down to 7th. He's just been passed by one of the KMS drivers, which was Daniel Bolton. Bolton, who has... Did he win a heat today? Pretty sure he did. Fought for the lead, or if not second, in the second heat. Bolton has just passed him, but as you will be able to see, we'll probably catch a good view of it It's to the right-hand side. Oh, there goes Sugar Rimbo. Goes past the 88 of Ben Cochran. But we'll try and catch a view of it. You'll be able to see the damage being carried by Rowledge. Not going through this corner because it's on the opposite side. So going through right-handers, the car looks fine. Going through left-handers, slightly different. So going into the boot, you'll be able to see it. Currently, he is 7th on track, coming down the back straight now. That's Rashan Shigarimbo with Ben Cochran behind. Then it's Christian Brooks, closely followed by Zach Meakin. And then it's Josh Rowledge. Well, in fact, Daniel Bolton is behind Christian Brooks, sorry. Then it is Josh Rowledge, Zach Meakin, Callum Tanner, Drew Davidson, and Jessica Edgar. And here we go up at, oh, well, was that a bit over-ambitious from Daniel Bolton now? I think it was trying to pass Christian Brooks from a long way back. A move that, it's fair to say, was never going to work. Had to go anyway, and backed out of it as soon as he began to go down the inside. So immediately realised, no way is this going to work. Christian Brooks has not had the best of luck today, so could do with a decent result here. Bolton, meanwhile, has been going well today. Could be on the podium later on if he continues as he is. And you have to say that this is going to be a close call come the final. I think the likes of oh, and there goes a better move. That's much better from Daniel Bolton that time up the Christian Brooks. So lined it up last time round, perhaps this time committed to the move. And Bolton, that's how you do it. 4th place. And now Christian Brooks will find himself under pressure from Josh Rowledge. Now coming in towards turn 8, I think we have Harvey Ribby and I think Jessica Edgar. Number 71 is Harvey Ribby, having just gone past Jessica Edgar, the number 47. Oh no, and a mechanical flag for Josh Rowledge. Well, can you be surprised? His car is falling to bits anyway after that incident on the warm-up lap. And unfortunately, he's not going to go any further. You'll see him coming down to turn 6. Well, when we pick him up, this is the battle for... That's Ivan Lomliev versus the 17. That's Archie Carter and Ivan Lomliev we're looking at. And Finley Dunn, who's driving fantastically today. Finley Dunn. He's really, really been impressive, the novice driver. He is splitting the two. He's just ahead of the two at the moment in 13th. But there goes Lomliev. Up the inside of Finley Dunn. Oh, but Finley Dunn gives it back to Ivan Lomliev. Brilliant stuff there from Finley Dunn. Goes round the last corner and have some of that, says Finley Dunn to Ivan Lomliev. Ivan Lomliev now makes the move just ahead. We have this now the number 29 getting stuck in. That's Bradley Beavers going past Harvey Ribby. But going around Wilkins and into Ogier. We have a change of lead. Rashan Shigarimbo has hit the front, so perfect timing there from the camera crew to pick that one up just about in time for us to see the lead change, and it's going to change again. Patrick Akala back up the inside of Rashan Shigarimbo. So here we go then. It's lights out. Let's have it. Akala versus Shigarimbo. Up towards turn 3, Shigarimbo goes back up the inside of Akala. Gotta say, I'm surprised there was no defence from Akala. Let's see what happens down at turn 6. That's more like it. You've got to start defending now. We've only got a lap and a half to go. Shigarimbo has gone on the defensive. Akala looking to the outside of Wilkins. Now down at turn 8. Akala trying to find a way through, and Daniel Bolton in 3rd place is hoping that this continues for the next lap and a quarter, which may just about allow him to close in and nick a place or two. But it's Shigarimbo versus Akala. 1 lap to go to sort this one out. This is the last chance to score points before the final. This could decide where you start on the grid in that final. Up towards the turn 3 for the last time. Shigarimbo just about has enough of a gap at the moment as Josh Rowledge has come to a stop on the inside of Inkermans there. So I'm not too sure what's going on with Josh Rowledge, but he's trying to fix the car and may as well just give up with this one and get himself retrieved by a mechanic, because it's just not happening for him. But here goes Patrick Akala, tries to move on Shigarimbo, going into the second part of the boot. On the last lap, they're banging wheels once again, and Hakala is going to take the victory. Is he across the line? Hakala does take the victory. Or does he? I think Shigarimbo might have nicked it. Shigarimbo has nicked it. Oh, well. And Shigarimbo, don't start hitting Hakala after the flag. He just about managed to nick it by 0.04 of a second. It says on the timing screen. Coming down the straight, it looked as if Hakala had done it, but Shigarimbo, after the line, manages to take the win by 0.04 of a second. And you'd have to say, I don't think that move from Hakala would have stood anyway. So I think the right result came out of that one, because it was a little bit of a last attempt move, do or die from Hakala. Sort of something you'd see at a World Final, or something like Kart Masters, but he gave it a go anyway. Shigarimbo takes the win. Hakala finishes second place. Daniel Bolton third. And it's Christian Brooks, Ben Cochran, Zach Meakin, Callum Tanner, Drew Davidson, Bradley Beavers, Jessica Edgar rounds out the top 10. And it's Ivan Lomliev, Harvey Ribby, Archie Carter, Finley Dunn, Joshua McLean. A very disappointing race, down in 15th place. All sorts of problems for him in that one. And it's Louis Horsley, Freddie Spinlow, Ellis Bourchier, Freddie Tomlinson, Ben Jenkins, and Josh Rowledge. Didn't finish now with McLean down in 15th and Rowledge down, not finishing. We could see an interesting grid for this one.